All right, y'all. Welcome back to FLV. Lost on Snuck this Goat Tape 2 on a Saturday night, midnight on a brother. Was not expecting this. I was expecting the tape to come out, but I didn't do the math. That the math was midnight Saturday. Anyway, here we go. Going right down the list when I react. So we're gonna go right to the first joint. It's Floods intro. Welcome back to Los with some more content. I know it's gonna be fire. We've been waiting for this for a minute. If it's anything like the last Goat Tape, we're in for a surprise. So in for a treat rather. So let's go ahead and get right into it. 502.
Yeah, just incredible. I'm live on GOAT Radio.
Just incredible.
The hardest shit
milk
coming out the city. I'm about to drop some fire on y'all. Let's turn it up.
GOAT Radio.
Way too numb to feel the pain. Call my name, but I ain't coming home. We all slaves to the same thing. Watch us fall. Been standing in the rain so long. Fly away. Just take me away.
I listen to every component of a song, and this is just the intro, right? If you've been watching Los a little bit, you know that the LA Leakers, he had two phenomenal LA Leaker freestyles, right? But also for him to bring in Just Incredible was kind of cool. But I love the intro coming into Floods though, because we're all slaves to the same old things. Then he said, at the end of the day, the overwhelming storms, the storms come in your life. Floods happen from storms, right? And I just love how this comes in. So we ain't even got started with the song yet, and I'm already getting goosebumps, bro.
Fly away.
Come on.
Yo, the journey is painful. You watching us suffer. This cold world don't view me through the eyes of my mother. We smile, but we crying. We lie to each other. We slave in the winter. We die in the summer. They kill.
We slave in the winter and we die in the summer. We don't see, and I think this is again, I'm gonna stop this a lot because I love Los and I love his intellect and I love the way he does stuff. But anyway, I love how he says we don't see him through the eyes of his mother. Because through the eyes of a mother, their child is innocent, their child is pure, they're the best part of them, the best part of life. But we see other people's kids, depending on what's happening, we look at them as other things. I love how he did that.
We lie to each other. We slave in the winter. We die in the summer. They kill us, we riot. We dying in numbers. It's knees on our necks. We die cause we smothered. We all said we can't breathe cause we tied to each other. Like the boats they stole us with, we tied to each other.
This is so deep. The whole George Floyd element, the knee, the can't breathe, the smothering, we die because the whole boat analogy, because we tied to each other. Come on, Los, I ain't ready for this.
Because we tied to each other. Like the boats they stole us with, we tied to each other. We so sick of struggling that we tired of each other. 400 years a long time, we tried to recover.
$400 a long time. If you know what he referenced, slavery, all the other things where we were not able to do things, right? Other races had 400-year head start. If we struggling so much, we tired of each other. Have you been in that kind of household where, or even been around anybody, people that you know that are struggling and going through things, and they're tired of each other? So what happens when you get tired of each other? You either fight or you walk away, walk out. Come on.
Struggling that we tired of each other. 400 years, a long time, we tried to recover.
Right.
A little black boy stared in the eyes of his brother. Said if it's a God in the sky, nigga, how could he love us? 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 He implied to his mother. He cried to his brother. If it's a God in the sky, nigga, how could he love us?
This hurts my heart, man. It hurts my heart. Because when you are going through a lot of pain, you lash out, right? And you lash out at anything and anybody. But his point of view is, why am I going through this that we're going through? If it's somebody, a heavenly father above my head, why am I going through all these things? Why am I struggling? Why am I going through all of this? I'll tell you why later, but let's finish the song. Let's go.
He cried to his brother.
Come on.
If it's a God in the sky, nigga, how could he love us? We just down this bitch dying, he watching above us. How could he love us? How could he love us? We don't spend no family time, but we tired of each other. But we still hanging from them trees like we tied to each other. How could he love us?
We're still hanging from them trees like we tied to each other. Oh my gosh, he went from the boat to the tree analogy. Oh my gosh, Lowe's, bro, you don't have me crying up in here, man.
Each other, but we still hanging from them trees like we tied to each other. How could he love us? How could he love us? They wouldn't let us learn math, now we dying in numbers.
What a bar. They wouldn't let us learn math, but we dying in numbers? Oh my gosh. We are dying in numbers. As for numerically the amount of people, we're down in numbers financially, we're down in numbers geographically.
How could he love us? They wouldn't let us learn math, now we dying in numbers. How could he love us? How could he love us? When we reach the pits of hell, is he watching above us? Your heaven sound nice, but I came from the mud. Your streets paved in gold, mine's painted in blood. I guess it is what it is, I can't change what it was. We take drugs for the pain and take pain for the drugs. If you
This is the deepest song I heard in a minute, bro. Los has got me like hanging on the edge of like shaking somebody. Ain't got nobody near me to shake. Everything he is saying right now, you can like fill in the blank. I gotta hear that thing about the drugs again, though. That was hot.
I can't change what it was. We take drugs for the pain and take pain for the drugs.
You take drugs for the pain and take pain for the drugs. Wow. Wow. Wow, what a bar. We take drugs for our pain and we take pain for the drugs. All the pain that comes out of drugs and drug dealing and selling and doing the drugs. Oh my gosh. Stop.
It is, I can't change what it was. We take drugs for the pain and take pain for the drugs. If your skin look like mine, then it came with a grudge. If your skin look like mine, you afraid of the judge. If your skin look like mine, then they hate what you love. And if your skin look like mine, they come take it in blood. A little black boy stared in the eyes of his father, and he asked him, why have you forsaken my love? He went to
Now it goes from the up here father to the father on the earth. And he says, why are you forsaking my love? Why have you forsaken me? I don't know how many of y'all fathers or parents on watching my stuff, watching this right now. But I'm telling you right now, your kids are watching what you're doing. And go back to the whole thing about, again, if you never watched any of my reactions to this date, I always say what you're going through in your life ain't for you, it's for somebody else. So your kids are watching you and knowing what to do and what not to do in their life and with their kids. Call history, people.
Stared in the eyes of his father, and he asked him, why have you forsaken my love? He went to hug him, and the image just faded to dust. He got two options, he can handle that weight or get crushed. He see other black men and display his disgust.
Wow. Yeah, that's true. He can handle that weight. I gotta hit that again. I lost thought repeating it.
He can handle that weight or get crushed.
Handle that weight or get crushed. The weight of not having that father around. You can handle that weight or get crushed in the whole emotion and the whole situation of not having a father. You can be crushed by it, or you can handle it. That's with any situation, people. You can get crushed by it, or you can handle it. Facts.
And then the image just faded to dust. He got two options. He can handle that weight or get crushed. He see other black men and display his disgust.
Yeah.
The love never showed up, so the hate is a must. He live a nightmare. His mama tried waking him up, but when she reached out to grab him, he faded to dust.
What a bar. What a bar. He's living that nightmare. His mom tried to wake him, but he turned to dust. What a freaking bar. Living a nightmare. He tried to wake him, but he... Lowe's, dude, you killing this, man. Oh, my God. We've been getting some good music this week, man. All I can say is I'm just like overwhelmed by choices to react to listen to. I'm just like in heaven right now. No pun intended. Come on.
We fading to dust, we get faded as fuck. We take drugs for the pain, but the pain is too much. We fading to dust, we keep fading to dust. We praying for what? Ain't no savior for us. This journey is painful, you just watching us suffer. A little black boy cried to his mom and his brother. When your skin look like eyes, your obstacles tougher. The motherfucking truth hurts, so we lie to each other. God don't seem to...
Facts. We got to stop doing that, dude. We got to tell people about our pain. The truth is too much, so we lie to each other. You got to tell your people your pain. Somebody what's going on. You can't keep it all bottled up. So you're going to lie to each other. Don't do that. Don't lie to your kids.
Your obstacles tougher, the motherfucking truth hurts, so we lie to each other. God don't seem to love us, all we got is each other. The devil playing tug of war, cause we tied to each other. We put our hands on prison glass and we smile at each other. The judge give you 50 years, we dying in numbers. The police don't see us through the eyes of our mothers. They put us all in handcuffs cause we tied to each other.
I love the whole scheme with the numbers tied to the certain situation. He is like, this is a masterclass, people.
We bring children in this world, don't provide for each other. Your daddy just wanted some pussy, we lie to each other. Different daddies, but we came from inside of one mother. How you only bring one McDonald's, we tied to each other.
The whole YouTube TikTok thing with the kid with different fathers and the same mother, and he brings the one kid to McDonald's. He said, how can you do that? We all tied to each other. We all tied to the same life. We all tied to each other. What happens to you happens to me. You getting it now?
Slave in the winter, we die in the summer. They spun his block to up the score cause we dying in numbers. The streets on our necks,
whoa.
We die cause we smothered. Black lives don't really matter, we lie to each other.
Did you get that?
We so sick of struggling that we plot on each other. 400 years a long time and we tried to recover.
I don't get it either. Why we plotting on each other? Can't we be happy for each other? Why we got to go another route to get it? I don't know.
A little black boy stared in the eyes of his brother. Said if it's a God in the sky, nigga, how could he love us? How could he love us? How could he love us?
We just down this bitch dying, he watching above us.
Nobody love us. Nobody love us. Nobody but us. These days it feel like ain't nobody brothers. Nobody love us. Wait Way too numb to feel the pain. Call my name, but I ain't coming home. We all slaves to the same thing. Watch us fall, fall, fall. Been standing in the rain so long. Fly, fly away. Fly, take me.
You are now listening to Goat Radio.
That is the intro, bro. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I don't know if I can wait for y'all on this. I want to give y'all one more opportunity to give me a request. I might just react to the whole damn album, but damn, this is so hard to wait. Bloods, man. We all have storms in our life. If we don't figure out how to get out of those storms, they turn to floods and we get washed away. We all been in that situation where we think everybody and everything is against us and there's no way out, and we're cursing anything that we think is responsible for this, and how can this exist, or how could God exist, and how can all these things exist when things are happening to me. Sometimes you gotta look at the situation to figure out what it is that's happening to me and how did I get there. And some things you're born into, right? You can be born into a poor family and born into a situation where there's no way out, or you can seem there's no way out. The devil is every day is working hard to keep you from your dreams, man. You got to figure out who that devil is or what that devil is and try to get away from it. Don't let anybody take your joy, your energy away. Bad relationships, bad jobs, terrible friends. Sometimes you just can't get out of that family. But in the figure out ways. Look at the history of your family. Look at the history of all these people that you're trying to be like, and figure out a way for yourself to get out. I don't want to spread any kind of victim mentality around. It's a way out. Some way, somehow, it's a way out. You may not see it now. But anyway, I ain't gonna start preaching today, I promise. But anyway, man, thanks for watching, man. King Los, man, you dropped another one. You dropped another one, man, and making me think a lot about everything. But anyway, what was the next song? I think it's Novocaine. I think it's next. So we'll do that one next. But anyway, man, thanks for watching. FLV, subscribe, hit the like button, man. Peace.
Just like music.